1. Okay, A, B, C, D. Why is A, B, C, D? A, B, C. ABC of Paso Doble, where to start this amazing dance. So first of all, let's put our feet together, sixth position. We're not gonna have turnout anymore, sixth position, and we try to feel our thighs. And we rock our body slightly forward, trying to stretch our thighs. Feel this stretch in these muscles. Same time, you will feel like the under your bum muscles a little bit contracting. So do this exercise for a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And same time, notice how my arms are like in a beautiful circle going back. So it's feeling like we're pushing through something. So once we feel that a little bit stretched feeling, we can start to observe our stomach area, our rib cage. So our rib cage is slightly out, and as we're going forward, it goes in. But same time, we try to keep our chest pretty high. We don't want to drop it and round our back. So to getting this position first, it will be the most important for Paso Doble. So what this position gives us? First of all, the feeling of resistance. The second, we create a space, a room behind us. And this will be very important for our steps. So let's get into a actual steps and walks. So first, let's learn how to transfer weight in Paso Doble. So like when we're doing Ramba and Cha-Cha or Jive or any other dance, we have actions, a little bit figure eight, and then we transfer weight. Here will be slightly different. Here we'll try to achieve that posture feeling. So put your weight on the one leg first. Posture, the shape feeling first. So we have this space behind us, and with our arms we can feel it and sense it. Now, as we transfer our weight, ideally we keep that space untouched. Even moreover, we can increase that space behind us, never make it smaller. So we're increasing space. So as we're transferring weight, we're increasing space. Do it for a couple counts from one leg to another. And here you will notice that in order to always keep the shape, you have to use a lot of foot work, pushing from the feet. Because as you push from the feet, your hip area will go a little bit ahead of your upper body. Where in other dances, of course, we also use floor, we use feet, but we try through the floor activate our upper body to lead our step. Here, as you notice, our middle body, our hips will lead the step, and our body will stay a little bit more inward, creating that shape behind us as a Spanish character, matador style. So we're using our feet to push our hips forward to lead the step. Very good. So next exercise, so we did a posture, we did a weight transferring in place, and now we go into the number one step in Paso Doble is a surplus. So surplus, basically, it's marching in place on the ball of the feet. So basically, lift your heels up and use your ball of the feet to march in place. But same time as we're marching, just slightly lifting our feet, we're gonna increase shape behind us. So we're gonna stretch this muscle, squeeze under our bum, create a lot of space behind us. And also we're gonna add a little bit arm style so it feels more and looks more fun. We go for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it leads us to the next movement, which is very, very character for Paso Doble, is called appel. So appel, it basically you release weight into the floor and release one of the leg. So you drop your weight with a little bit sound and release one of the leg. You can do it on either leg, either way. So ideally you release weight and catch your weight, and then you do surpluses. For example, for the 8 counts, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5, 6 and a 7, 8, 1. Release and create it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it looks like the steps are very simple because there is not much going on actions like in other dances. So here, through every step, we try to build up, build up, build up this resistance energy in our body, which is number one created by stretching your thighs, a little bit squeezing under your bum, having your tummy flat, ribcage slightly in, and increasing that space behind us, feeling the resistance, and then releasing energy to catch it again and start over again. So this is a surplus in place. So let's go to the next movement, which will be traveling surplus. So it's exactly the same movement. We build up our shape, build up our energy inside, and we're gonna move sideways. So same idea, heels up, and we're going slightly to the side. Small steps, step right under yourself, 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Appel down, 1, and go side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So this is a surpluses. So this is very popular step, and it looks very good when you dance together with the partner in a close connection where your hips almost gonna touch and upper body gonna shape. Very similar like in ballroom, but with a slight character differences. Okay, so let's move on to the next. Let's go into a walks. So you have surpluses, and this is like a high walk on the second floor. So we also have a first floor steps, and we have a basement steps in Paso Doble. So this will be very, very basic way of moving in Paso, marching a little bit higher. So if we put our heels down, we can introduce to the normal walking. Normally, if you're going sideways, it's better to use high walk or very low walk. We don't really go flat. Now, if you would like to move forward and back, and I will stay sideways to you. So it's very similar to rumba walk, for the only difference, we're not gonna release energy from muscle to bone. We're already in this position trying to create hip forward motion with stretching your thigh muscles to create a shape. And from here, we try to move forward. And if in rumba and cha-cha, we had our upper body, of course, we connected through the floor, upper body where leading the step. Here we want our lower body lead the step. Therefore, we create shape in this step, and now we're gonna use our standing leg, standing foot to push, 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 to send our leg forward, go in front of our body before we step. And that's why Paso Doble walk, very often you'll see it can go through the heel, which is very rare because every other dance you go through the ball of the foot and toe. Beautiful position, and that's allowed for the ankles to look beautiful and let the body fall forward. Here you actually want to stop your body and let your hip move forward. Therefore, the leg will have time to straight, go on the heel, similar as you just normally walk. And you constantly try to maintain the shape. Push forward and walk. Push forward and walk. Okay, the second walk we're gonna do, it's a low walk, which is very popular, especially for females when they move. So instead of just staying on two straight legs, we're gonna soften our lower leg. We point our leg in front and using the pushing from the standing leg, move forward. Same time, we always try to keep and maintain hips as much possible in front